Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Transformed Livecast. My name's Adam Shively. I am the owner and founder of TransformationCoach.me. I just wrapped things up here in my facility here in Bloomington, Indiana. I have a gym called NGPT and Fitness. We had a great day of fitness here, and now I'm ready to drop some transformation education as I do every single Tuesday night on the Transformed Livecast. Tonight, we are going to focus on some strategies that you can use in case you get stuck in a rut. If you get stuck in a plateau and the results start to stall a little bit, these are 3 strategies that you can use to bust through a plateau. And the first thing I want to cover before we even get into the strategies is a huge mistake that I see people make with programs in general. I call it program hopping. There's so much excitement going on with fitness out there, and I fall victim to this as well. Our goals and our programs, we just hop around too often without giving something an honest chance to work. So that's what program hopping is. So what I suggest is that once you do that initial overhaul, so a lot of times people go from living a normal sedentary American lifestyle to doing a boot camp or doing a 30-day challenge or something like that, and they overhaul a lot of stuff. So that's where the main overhaul takes place. After that, I want you to focus on making one small little variable shift for at least 4 weeks, sticking with that, not changing anything else, seeing if it works, making some notes, what works, what doesn't work, and make another small tweak maybe 4 weeks later, maybe 8 weeks later, and then go in little variable shift intervals. So you stick with one variable shift. You basically pull one tool out of the toolbox, use that, see what you get out of it, and then pull the next tool out after about 4 weeks. So that's the main error I see people make, is they hop around too soon. They say, it's been a week and I'm not seeing the results that I thought I would see, so I'm going to switch to this next thing. And they're always switching around. They never know what really works. Or they change a whole bunch of stuff all at once. Once you're past that initial lifestyle overhaul phase, you don't want to always just be doing that over and over and over again, because you never really figure out what works for you. So that's my bonus tip. Let's talk about these 3 strategies to break through a plateau. The first strategy that I have people implement is adding strength training. People get kind of in cardio mode with their transformation. They're trying to lose weight and get in shape, and it's like run, group fitness, get on the elliptical, and it's easy to get into a plateau. We add strength training, some dedicated strength training, getting some weights on a barbell, even just doing body weight type strength training, but dedicated strength training sessions 2 to 5 days a week, depending on how much more weight you have to lose. It's a game changer because you're going to get stronger, which means your cardio sessions are going to improve because you can do more advanced movements. If you're doing body weight style cardio, like boot camp style cardio, that added strength is really going to come in handy. It also is going to help decrease body fat. You're going to burn calories more efficiently. You're going to have a stronger metabolism. So huge benefits with strength training. A lot of times people get nervous about, like, I'm going to add weight, and they're like, well, if you add weight, it's muscle weight, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. So don't get so caught up in that number of, I have to lose 50 pounds and I don't want to add any muscle weight. It's like, I don't want the people that I get a hold of, I don't want you to look like a deflated version of your old self. I want you to look like a transformed version of your old self. So, you're nice, lean muscle tone, you look more athletic than you used to look, and you're able to perform more athletically also. So, tip number 1, variable shift number 1 to break through a plateau is adding dedicated strength training in there for 2 to 5 days a week. The lower your weight gets, the closer you get to that weight loss goal, the more important it is to add in extra strength training days. All right? Tip number 2, dropping carbohydrates by 25 to 50% over what you're used to. This is a very effective method if you aren't already on a low-carb diet. So if you are on like keto or Atkins or something like that that's already really low carb, this won't work. But if you're on just a regular clean eating, like Weight Watchers style, Whole30 even a lot of paleo, if you drop your carbs by 25 to 50%, you're going to see an immediate body fat drop, your body's going to shift, and you're going to see some weight loss there. So That's another one that, if you don't really track your carbs, maybe just track for a week and eat like you've been eating, and then drop the carbs by, I would try 25% first, maybe the next week lower it by another 25% and see what happens. So that's tip number 2. Tip number 3 to break through a plateau is to add in some fasted state or empty stomach cardio. Now this is a little controversial out there in the fitness world. All these tips are just things that I've used myself or I've used with my clients to get good results. I'm not a doctor. I don't play on the internet, so always check with your doctor before you do any of this stuff. But like I'm saying, it's just stuff that has worked for me or my clients. So empty stomach, fasted state cardio. Don't go crazy with it. Add it in little bursts, so maybe 30 minutes, not 30 seconds, that won't be enough. 30 minutes a week, and then add another 30 minutes, add in little 30-minute chunks, and build up. So you're getting an hour, maybe an hour and a half in total, spread out throughout the week, and I guarantee that you're going to see a little bit of a spark in your weight loss with that, because your body is using those fat stores for fuel, and that produces the kind of results that we're looking for. So, in a quick review, I'm going to flip the cam. Number 1, add dedicated strength training. Number 2, drop carbs by 25 to 50%. Number 3, add fasted state or empty stomach cardio at the beginning of your day. If you guys have not checked out my free Facebook group, the Defeat the Cheat group, just go to www.defeatthecheat.com. I would love to have you guys check that out. It's a very supportive community. We post recipes, workout tips, daily motivation. There's always kind of a topic of the day. It's high energy. We just wrapped up our first 14-day clean eating challenge, and people just went crazy for it. Tomorrow, I do a live cast in there every Thursday at high noon Eastern. And tomorrow, I'm going to announce our next challenge that's going to start here in a couple of weeks. So you'll want to check that out. Otherwise, I'll be back here every Tuesday night for my Transformed live cast, 7:15 p.m. Eastern. I appreciate you guys spending time to watch this. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you want me to talk about in the upcoming weeks. I'm looking for a few topics, so leave me a comment, whether it's you're on the live show or you're watching the replay. Leave me a comment, or even just leave me a thumbs up if you like what's going on. But let me know what kind of topics or what danger zones you are dealing with, or what kind of questions you have that you think I should address in the next week or two with this live cast. That's it. I'm checking out. The Transformed live cast is over. I appreciate you guys. I will see you next week.